Where's the cheese? I am back. My blood pressure is not in the cellar today. Yay! I don't feel dizzy. I don't feel like falling over. Which is not as fun as it sounds, by the way. It's like you feel like you've got a, not like you're drunk. So you have this woozy feeling, but you didn't drink anything, and it's like not fun. So this is the first time I'm actually looking at the new update, really, and the 64-bit client, and you know, all the things. So I'm going to use Wynnie, Ithel rather, not Wynnie. I am not going to start on the quest because I'm going to do Ithel with Chris if he ever gets to play again, Mr. American. I still want to have a look because they've made changes to the virtues. Major changes to the virtues, which will probably make me want to cry right now, but that's alright. That's alright. I can find 30 of my virtues somewhere still. I'm sure of it. I do not know how you're going to like bridge the gap yet. Holy crap. Oh god, it's Hobnenigans. Yippee-yay, not. So first of all, I am now using the 64-bit client. As you can see, all of my plugins are still working. They were doing an absolutely amazing job on that because I have a hunch that there was quite a bit of backlash when it was initially announced plugins wouldn't be working, and it's like, no, you can't do that. And I do know that especially Titan Boss wasn't working up until very, very, very recently, like 2 weeks back recently. And it's working now. Like everything is working now. Obviously, after each update, when they change Lua things and UI stuff, you have to redo your bags and all of that, but meh. So that's the thing. I'm trying to stall. I really don't want to look at my virtues. Hobnenigans, you can go somewhere where the sun don't shine. One more anniversary gift box. Let us see what we get in our Hobbit giftsies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I forget to pay for housing? That's the problem when you're constantly on a different character. This one doesn't need upkeep, does it? No. Okay, so let's do this. Question mark? Why do I suddenly have 10 more points? Let's start the same. Oh! It ain't as bad as I thought. I still don't quite get how this works out now. Let's have a look. Oh, wait. So, these... What the heck? Virtue experience. What the hell is that? So you no longer get virtues from deeds. You get virtue experience. And what? The ones that I'm equipping are leveling up? Or is it all of them? Or how does that work? I don't know. This is so weird. I really have to look into that. That is bizarre. So deeds are... No. Virtues are no longer linked to certain deeds. I mean, that's not too bad. Oh, you can't actually see what I'm doing, can you? Because I'm a total dipstick, and yeah. Professional streamer right here. As you can see, my plugins are still working. Oops. So yeah, virtues. You apparently now get virtue experience. So I've no idea. I mean, this is it. But I don't understand how that is. Is it... Like, I don't... There's a new virtue. A brand new virtue called wit. I'm tempted to just do a deed, just to see how that works. Are there any findy stuffsies deeds still that I need? Let's have a look if they even give. They do. Okay, guys, I need a findy stuffsies deed. Haha! Oh no, that's the treasure caches. That's not gonna happen. Morning, Hickel, how are you? It's my first day looking at the new update, and I'm like, what is even going on? Thank you so much for the host. I mean, that one I can do, and then we can watch what it does to the virtues, can't we? Let us go to Pelagear. Question is, how do we do this? What's a tiny breakfast? Sorry. Sorry. I still have my allergies. That hasn't changed. Ah! Right in front of me. Literally. Oh, by the way, I found out that this is a steroid. I am taking steroids. It's official. My nose is on steroids. It's all good fun. So you're having a tiny breakfast,
How
so
may I
you're
help you,
somewhat
friend?
alive, and then you have a bigger breakfast. Later on. I see. Gotcha. And thank you for the blessing. But yeah, I am taking steroids. You heard it here first. Right, so I need to find the Western Sea Gate and the Monument of King Thingy. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce the names necessarily. It's not bad. If I can't find it, I am going to use the map. Yeah. I'm sure you will. Let's see, get here. Or do I actually have to go? Oh! Why? Invisible walls, why? Can I jump down here? Nope. I am starting to install like a crap ton of mods at the moment for Skyrim to make it look better. But the place where I'm getting them from, someone basically put a collection together, but they didn't do it with actual links. It's more like a listing on image thingy-mobobby. So I have to type everything, so it takes a while. Okay, so I found that, so now I just need the Monument of King Telumeta. Bless you. Right. If I was a monument to a king in Pelagia, where would I hide? Problem is, there's loads of monuments to kings. Not quite as bad as in Minas Tirith. It's not this one. Nope. What have you do, Chris? What have you do? Oh, I never asked how are your exams going? Or are you done now? And yeah, weather is a bit miserable. Oh crap, you're gone already. Have a nice walk. Sorry. It's literally like it's like I'm a newbie again because I haven't streamed in a while, which I muchly sad about. But I literally, yeah. It's no good to try and be entertaining when you feel like falling over. Okay, screw this. I am looking for the monument of the of the king thingy-mabobby. Oh, over there. Wouldn't you know it? What is this? There's a treasure cache. I'm on the wrong side now. Pelagia is a tad confusing. Not gonna lie. But they wear awesome. Like, this is indigo. This is proper indigo. The outfit of the peoples. Look.
Yeah, this is really quick. Do it again.
Yeah. That is indigo. Right, so I have to go. It's on the second layer, isn't it? No, it's over here. Okay, first of all, there was a treasure cache, which clearly I hadn't found yet. Which clearly you can now find, get on your horseback. That is neat. And then I'm guessing it's over here somewhere. That one. Yay! So you have gained 2,000 experience points for the honor virtue trade. I still don't get that. I don't understand. I mean, I'm guessing it goes for the ones that you that you have equipped. Oh, and they are top to bottom and then left to right. This is so weird. I do not understand this. Oh well. Right. So we have that. Then we do have the new area, which is literally tying in with 3 other areas, which I find absolutely awesome. So it ties in with Lorien, ties in with the Misty Mountains, and with Greenwood the Great. The latter makes the most sense because, well, it's literally Beon's Hall and the Karok and all of that. So you would expect that to tie in with where the Forest Gate is, right? Crunchy. So we are going to get out of here, and then I'm going to change from my wool steed, and we are going to ride. Oh, at least I can't see it yet. Caras Galadon. We're going up here. There is a new path. Sometimes the graphics bugs make me laugh. Oh, no, river. Or rivulet. Now we can go north. Like, there was something floating in the air over there. Which is hilarious. At least there is no crafting tier. That is always good. And we're still on the same level cap It's when you get updates that bring you everything new, where you go like, oh dear. Not that it's not fun, but I'm still trying to catch up with my characters and getting them all to 120. Please don't give me more levels yet. So this is the bit where you sing to the trees. Okay. Karen Brethel. So it is pretty much north of that. And you can see that there is a change to the landscape. So you now have a path through here, which takes you north, and it takes you to the Vales of the Anduin, the Great River. We have new music, which is specific to this area, as far as I can tell from Aurora. So the area looks like this, though. So you have the Dusken Vales, you have the Glennon Fields, you have Wolf Dean, you have your path to the Misty Mountains, which isn't like, it's not a direct like it is from Lorien. There is a thingy, you know, a thingy, a portal that you go through. You have Beyond's Halls. There it goes to Greenwood. To Middle Mirkwood, which we obviously don't have yet. This is Hultwis. You have Wood's Edge. You have Roscovel, where lives our dearest friend Radagast, and you have Leland. You also have something completely new where travel stuff is concerned. So I honestly wish. Okay, so you have a far-reaching Stable Master. We will go there and we can show you what that does. And I'm very happy that they've changed the icon. It used to be very confusing. And you have the eagles. So you can find an eagle on Karok. No, this is Karok. What is that bit? You can find an eagle there, and it takes you to the Eries. So it's all very cool, I think. The area is the same level as the Grey Mountains. So, as you see, everything is 120. Pretty much. You have Vale's branches, which will still give you Thornhold stuff. So the people here are the woodsmen that are mentioned in, for example, in the Hobbit movies. So it's all a bit rustic stuffs. I really like it.
You will help us face our foes, yes?
And I was like, really liking this area. Also, obviously now playing on 64-bit client, which for me was like, holy crap. I have my frame rate has gone through the roof, kind of, so it's so much better because it finally is using all the RAM that the computer has, which obviously the 34-bit does. 32-bit one doesn't. So I think like the fog and everything, the mist rather, it is so awesome. Ooh, what are you? You're an orc. You're a weird looking orc. I'm just gonna run through you and say bye bye. Bye. Ciao. So long, farewell. Leonines. Hey guys, I brought friends. So we are now entering the Gladden Fields, which you may be familiar with from the books. The ruffians on the Gladden Fields, but I want to see. Okay, never mind. Why am I still in combat? Are you telling me they're still following me? Or are they now fighting with Beowulf? So the next place we are getting to has a milestone as well, but no name. At least not on the map. I am not gonna pick anything up. Not until my deed log has been updated, but there are pages to be picked up again. So, I really like the music. I always love the music in this game. But I have to say, of late, it's gotten really beautiful again. I especially love the music. I can do English on occasion. The music in the Grey Mountains, it was so reminiscent of The Hobbit. Yeah. I love that area. Okay. So there is a stable master here. It's Bloomguard or Bloomguard. I'm always trying to figure out. So how are we doing our naming?
You will help us face our foes, yes?
So these are called the Wilderfolk.
Our people survived, and our hardships made us stronger.
God, I really can't English today.
Good German.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're called in German either. The woodsman. So you can get your regular return skills. You only need acquaintance standing, which is so neat for the first one, and also for the second one. Well, what do you know? I have a hunch that these are for crafting. You have new recipes. I believe that this is some of the new food. So we have completely different food now. This is plus 5% damage and plus 5% outgoing healing. The fact that it's plus 5% outgoing healing makes me worry for healing and you know how much you have to heal. And this is also a new thing where it's percentage now. It's no longer points. It actually gives you the percentage of physical mitigation and tactical mitigation in this case. So you no longer get where's my mitigation? So you no longer get told it's so and so many points. So I don't know if you can read it because teeny tiny writing. But for example, my physical mitigation is 130,200, which is 36%. So normally you would get, I don't know, it's 10,000 physical mitigation, and now they do it. They go back to the percentage, which I can wrap my mind around much easier than you telling me it's so many points. So I really like that. This is obviously something cosmetic. It looks quite silly on my human, but I'm sure it looks better on other stuff. You have a new cosmetic pet, which is the spotted pig. And you have loads more cosmetics, so you have a cloak and a hooded cloak. And you have this one and this one. This is more interesting for me, because if memory serves, this is actually gonna make it better. Oh, Barbara, this is the original one. Let me look at my recipes, because obviously... So I have what? So this is 3.5 crit chance of ballads and 3.5 codas. That's the same. And 2613, 5613. Okay, it's a bit more moral and a bit more power. Still, I'm sure that one can crit. So you have the flute, the harp, the lute, and the theorbo. And no clarinet. Please say yes, there's the rest of it. There's my clarinet. You have new relics. Loads of new relics. Oops. More recipes. New stuffs. New weapons. New armor. Light armor. So my stuff would be holy moly capoly. I mean, granted, it doesn't have the slot for an essence, but given the fact that I don't have essences slotted anyway, this is not bad. I'm sorry. And the good thing is, these are bind to account. So meaning, you can get them on one character and then give them to another character. No, if I was literally just talking and swallowing at the same time.
Oi, give it back. Don't give it back. Give it back.
Ricola Schweizer Kräuter Zucker.
Wunder.
Die Schweizer
Ja, genau.
von Ricola. So I actually like this. Oh, and the cloak is shit. Oh my god, but look at the crit rating on it. Holy moly. Oh wait, so this one is losing a bit of vitality, which I'd rather take that hit. But the crit rating? Well, hello there. So yeah, you could get the armor on one character, and then once you get better stuff, you can give it to another character. So that's that. Obviously, we have new top. Actually, let's have a look at the task. Whee! I am riding on me. Yeah. So you get reputation for them, which I'm always interested in if the tasks are just, you know, there to be tasks, and I'm going the wrong way. Or if they're actually gonna give you. And there is a second type of pages. Oh yay. Or if they're going to give you reputation. Though I do understand why, for example, the Western Roman tasks don't give reputation, because you're meant to do hitbox. So far we have seen 2 different types of parchments. So that is interesting. We are now going towards the main city, if you want to call it that, Altus. No idea if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's what I'm pronouncing it as. Altus. So, over yonder. What the hell are you? You look weird. I'm gonna go. Bye-bye. I really like the music. Have I already mentioned that? I really like the music. And the new area. It's so cool. And I think it really fits as well. Oh great, we have Who Wants. God, I love Who Wants. I love my draw distance. I know I keep saying that over and over again, but I do love my draw distance now. Whoop! Whee! Welcome to Fortress. I am going off my horse and actually walking. Like normal people do. And I'm going to try and find places. So I want to find the table master. I mean stable master. So one thing you have to do, because this is a far-reaching one and this is a new thing, you actually have to switch that on your map, right? Because otherwise you're not gonna go see it on the mini-map. Likewise, the eagle, you have to switch it on. Okay.
We do not fear the darkness,
Far-ranging
and we never
Stable
will.
Master is basically it's the quick travel to far away places. So my guess is that, for example, the one in Bree will be far-reaching as well, except you can't. No, it's not. Ah well.
We do not fear the darkness.
I'm
And we
sure they
never
will
will.
slowly but steadily introduce it to the old areas as well. What about 21st Hall? Selimelek. Nope. Also, you literally can't see anything. So yeah,
You will
far-ranging
help us face our
stables
foes,
is basically
yes?
this. It's not just local, but it's all sorts of places. So yeah, quite neat, I think. So the next place is Wolfdean. The reason I'm doing this on my minstrel, by the way, is I can play dead. If I run afoul of anything, I can either kill it, though not in healing stance, or I can just play dead and go like, not having this. So Wolfdean is taking us more into the dwarvish area. You have dwarven ruins and stuff. We have loads of Beornings though. Given that Beorn is supposedly the last one, it's a bit like, right. This is not right, is it? And another one. Not that I ever thought he was the only one. Would make sense. Here we are. It's like a city of Beornings. Well, town. Loads of Beornings. Where's the... Oh. Ow!
The veils are under our protection.
Because you're close to the Misties here, you get your travel to Rimbag.
The veils must be made safe.
Funnily enough, I
what
have
you can.
the thingy, but I don't have this one. So I can use this, but I can't use this because I haven't discovered Rimbag yet, which I highly doubt. Just putting it out there, and you can go to Rimbag. But I mean, if you say so. And we are going to go this way, so we don't have to go the exact way back. The exact same way. I mean, then if you follow this road, it takes you into the Misty Mountains. As I said, there is a portal that you go through. You don't run all the way. And you end up where Goblin Town is. So there's a path through that. I mean, I would have gone this way, but clearly I can't. Can I cheat? I can cheat. Slowly, slowly, as to not kill ourselves. There we go. Okay. Even new combat music. So, one thing I haven't done was try out the eagle, so I want to do that quickly. Oops. Wunderbar walk. You look funny. And I don't mean funny, haha. More like funny, did you run into a wall? Face first. Okay, so where am I? I'm guessing. This is the car. Excuse me, game. How am I getting up there? Ah! I see what you're doing now. New deed, a chronicle of the company. I'm getting hobbit feels. I am getting bad hobbit feels. All the hobbit feels. Actually, I can go on normal policy. Just not on war steed. You know, that might be not such a clever idea. Whoops. As always, I'm deafening myself. Oh my god, this is so funny. Natty! We now have eagle air.
Seriously,
Aha!
you officially can fly eagles. They added that. But you don't get the animation of flying.
Fly here! Sorry. Hey, quiet here. Let's go. How's it going? Hi, Netto. How's Trix? And Menelto. And Landrevo. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is so cool. This is officially the coolest bit of the new area. Oh my god! And you see Orion in all its beauty, and I'm so happy. Okay, this is cool. Like, say what you will. This is awesome. Wow. Okay, that's a graphic bug. But other than that, this is awesome. We're on top of the world. That's Beoning's Hall, I guess. Must be yes. No. I just didn't do the Eerie yet. I saved the Eagles for live servers. So I'm a bit like... No, I did stuff on Borora. Because I wanted to test the 64-bit client, basically. Because I was especially concerned for my plugins, because without certain plugins I literally cannot play, because I just can't see stuff, because you can't, the UI is not scalable as much as I would wish, and seeing as I'm now playing on a 4K monitor, I need stuff to be, you know, visible. So, yeah. I needed... Yeah. I needed to make sure that I can actually play it on 64-bit. Otherwise, I would have been just sad and kept playing on... I always hated this part because I can't see it really well. But I guess that's the point, right? But still. I'm just guessing that I'm going the right way. Yeah, it's a sign. I would have just played on the 32-bit client still and moaned about it all the time. Like, I want to play at 64-bit, but I can't. I think it's so cool that now all characters can go here, not just Beornings. And I really love the music here. I'm going cross country now. We are currently getting chased by a huge bear. I love this. I absolutely love this. Oh, and especially all the quotes from The Hobbit. I think that is such a lovely touch.
Do what you can.
Can we actually go inside now? We can! Yay! Oh look, it's Gandalf. Gandalf, old shoe! What are you doing here? Are you reminiscing? There's a door. Door, Mordor, Gondor. And it takes us nowhere really. So yeah, this is the new area in a nutshell. And it takes you through back to the road. It takes you through to thingy, to Mirkwood. Just find the road again. I mean Greenwood. Pardon me, Thranduil. I know you're prissy about that. I literally ran away from the road because I'm a genius. This is more like a path. Now I sound like uh-oh. Biffle. Buffle. I feel so bad. I can't. I have to watch the Hobbit movies again. It's official. And there you have the forest gate. And here you have me not being able to steer on a horse steed. So this is obviously a new thing, but that there, we already knew. So this is where it ties in with Greenwood. And we have creepy music straight away. As you do. Well, here is Mirkwood, the greatest of the forests of the northern world, said Gandalf. And I'm gonna leave you now to go to Almar because I don't feel like going in here and get caught by spiders, but you guys just stay on the path. Nothing bad ever will come of it. Just stay on the path. And Thorin decides to go off the path because reasons. This is so weird when everything changes the moment you go into a different area and it's like, yay, we have sun! Whee! So yeah. Though I have to say I still don't understand the virtue stuff. I really do not. It's really weird. Like, I mean, it leveled the first one that I have equipped. So I'm guessing it goes for the ones that are equipped, and then it goes down the list once they are at max. I do not know, but it's completely different, and the one problem is it renders at least part of my deed log null and void, because that was where I could see straight away what deeds I had to do for Virtue and stuff. But oh well. Anyway, all in all, I really like the new area. Haven't done any quests yet, as I said, so I'm gonna wait with that. I might start to go through on a different character. Chris gave me his okay, I am allowed to do it. But the problem is, I don't have another character that is ready to, especially not with the Black Book. So I have to catch up there. Probably will go for my champ. Because she's a champ. It's like when if she dies, that comes with the territory. You're a crazy champ. Runekeeper is still a bit squishy. I think I need some better gear for her still. Even though I picked up quite a lot because I bartered a lot on Ithel, and because it's all bound to account, I just sent it. So yeah. But obviously I won't be doing that on stream. You will not see me fail badly, like... your quest objective is right there. Can't you see it? No. No, I can't. I'm very much blind. Okay, so let us actually test this thing, the 64-bit client. This is the stress test where I normally crash. Obviously, I've done this on Bora, it was fine. Bora doesn't have as many people on it though. Okay, so let us go to Minas Tirith before the battle. This is so much smoother, I have to say. And my the best thing, my CPU load is staying like under 7%. Normally it goes up to 10 at this point. This is literally, it's fighting.
Gondor needs your aid.
Let us go to... What's the highest one? Master Steel. No. Let's go there. Slow coach, fast coach, because it's the loading screens that used to kill. Yep. Even on live server. It would have crashed by now. It would have crashed twice. It would have crashed loading into Minas Tirith, and it would have crashed now. Let's go to Bree. Call me impressed. This is amazing. I'm really happy. Because I had, throughout the years, ever since Minas Tirith and Old Honorian, I had so many problems with crashes. Like, I was doing a Throne of the Dread Terror, and I crashed in the Gothmog fight. Because it ports you. Like, twice, I believe it was. And I think I crashed when it ports you to Angmar. Or wherever it ports you to. You know, the bit that isn't on the Pelennor fields. That bit. And I was a healer. So that was great. I was like, I'll be back. Please don't kick me, please, you know. Please don't die. So annoying. But yeah, I'm really happy now. This is gonna make such a difference. Happy. Okay, so let us log off of Idvil and go to Wynnie and see what's up in Moria. Because I can't remember where I got to. I think I got to 21st Hall. I was going to do Zelamalek stuff. I can't get over the fact that it's not crashing. I think that's a very sad thing to say, but that is my takeaway from today, is it's not crashing. And that makes me happy. It's also taking a while to do stuff, but if it crashes now, I'm gonna cry. Because it looks kind of stuck. Yoo-hoo! There we go. That was more than 20 seconds. Anyway. I'll take a bit longer loading time. Oh, we're not crashing. Never ending loading. There we go. Oh, go away, Hobnanigans. Nobody likes you. Even the people that kind of like you don't like you. Oh, waterworks, right. So in this case, it should, because I have, wait a minute. Oh my god, they have also changed these. Zeal used to have morale. And passive bonuses, what the? I mean, Zeal is going bye-bye now. That's no longer useful then. Why don't I have fidelity equipped? I'm such a doofus. Such a doofus. Okay, I'm patrolling. I patrolled and I got a new quest. Someone has blown out the torches. How bloody dare they? Can't just go around and blow out people's torches. Your dwarven neighbors who want their torches to be lit. This is a totally different story. Okay, see ya later. Oh, that was it. Okay. You have whoops. You have restored some light to the 21st hall and the dread has lessened, yet you still feel a chill breeze. These torches will need to be relit often. You feel no eagerness to explore the south of the 21st hall. In other words, you're a chicken. Right? So this is the bit where you do all the things around the 21st hall. This is fun. I like this place. Kind of help repairing stuff. Like here, stuff came down from the ceiling and didn't pick up the rubble. It wouldn't be the big boulders. Do you know what? I wouldn't go with it indicates instability, I would go with it indicates that a bell rock has come through here recently. Hi, From. Thank you so much. Why can I not hear the sub sound though? Did you hear anything? Or did something go pear-shaped with my sub sounds? I have to say, I didn't hear the host either earlier. What then? How are you? The 21st hole appears to have a widespread issue of crumbling ceiling. While no enemies lurk here, it is clear that there is much work yet to be done in order to make this hole livable once more. Oh. Really? How about now? But no, I definitely didn't hear it. So something is wrong. This is so weird. It's like the sound's no longer. It's already on max. I mean, I can lower the I lowered the desktop audio a bit more. I guess it's oh crap, yeah, I know what it is. Cause new in theory, new client. Obviously the sound is on 100%. Sorry, didn't think of that. I'm guessing it's better now? It's not, it's right here, right there. Hello. But let me let me try the widgets. Now I hear it. Okay, that was weird. That's really low. Okay, I have no idea which sound that is. But yeah, the microphone is it's peeking into the orange. So I don't particularly want to raise it even higher. Unless it's really that bad. Yay, my braid just said completely goodbye. It's just untangled completely. Is this any better? As in me versus game. I'm fighting the game sound. Yeah, that was my bad, and I'm guessing that the microphone kind of picked up on that as well. So it was, you know, doing stuff it shouldn't have been doing. But yeah, thank you for this let me actually redo it so I can hear it. It's very low though. Huh. But then that's my own bloody fault because I have the game music really high on my Then again, this would lower everything. I have to look into the alerts. the volume. Because all of that seems to have changed, even though I have no idea why it would do that. It's like you don't stream for 5 minutes and everything changes. This quest so reminds me of the skirmish, because there is a side quest in the skirmish where you also pick up stuff here. It's one of my favorite Moria skirmishes. Don't particularly like the Deep Way. Way of the Smiths is fine, but yeah, I think this one is my favorite. Where am I bringing them? Bring me over. Okay. Stop lagging. Dear game, kindly stop lagging. What?
The Lords of Moria have returned.
You inform Murga of the clear pathways, but also of the glaring problems you observed in the 21st hall. No enemies, just as I said. Do you see, Rain? It is time to quit your crusade against our folk, celebrating their victory and claiming Zelamelech for the expedition.
The Lords of Moria have returned.
I mean, I'm all for getting up early and doing a workout then. But after work? Ew. Harump! These arrows could be from any time, really. 1 year or 100. I do not see what your discovery signifies. But I thank you for your efforts, just the same. But, not after work.
Shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Are you blind, Murga? Wynnie reported many other things amiss. Crumbling supports, filth everywhere, and evidence that orcs or goblins came through here not long ago at all. Why don't you fight it out? Fight it out, guys. This is me making room.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm. Stay and speak with me a moment.
Fixing a squeaky wheel. Rain is a squeaky wheel and is running the morale of my dwarfs. And of me as well. I think it will be good for him to carry on the exploration of Zelamelech. Perhaps then he will see once and for all that there is no danger here worth fussing over. I hear there is a grand hall to the south of here that awaits exploration. You should join him, Wynnie.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of
Harumph! I can see when I'm not wanted. Well, perhaps I will find another outpost in Moria with wiser leadership than here. I will meet you south of here, Wynnie. To be honest, I look forward to exploring. I saw on a map that we might encounter the Hall of Durin. Here is a signal you may use if you wish to call me to your side. I take your word for it. Okay. Explore the whole south of this. All I want is to get to 57. Why? Why fast? What's the rush? Look at him run, little dwarf see. I should put on my tracker. Okay. I'm jumping over invisible stuff. What is Muay Thai? Muay Thai. Sorry. It's like I can read, I just choose not to. Okay, yeah, that's still all way too loud. But I did lower the master volume. What do you reckon this is? Sound effects? It's not ambient. Oh no, it's combat, isn't it? Yeah. It's combat. Okay, hi.
What do you need?
Ah, look at this, Wynnie. It is stunning. It is not as safe as I would like, but it does not seem to it does not seem so bad either. Truth be told, I am glad for this opportunity to explore. Let us head southeast a little ways. Okay, let us do that. Yeah, I know what kickboxing is. Not completely daft. I know oh, hi.
Greetings.
I thought I spotted the light of a campfire down low, Wynnie. I do not know how to get to it, but let us try. Perhaps it is a friend to the Iron Garrison. I know I mentioned possibly that I won't be... Yeah, just a little daft. Do you know what? That reminds me of Wicked, and this one character goes, "You must think I'm really stupid, don't you?" And the other one goes, "No, not really stupid." It's funny. No, what I was gonna say is I don't know if you saw me say that I will be away for a week come next Wednesday. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and get as many streams in before that as possible, because I really miss streaming and chatting to you guys. So I will probably be doing another morning stream tomorrow before we go out to cinema stuffs. I will be streaming on the Lotro stream on Monday and possibly on Tuesday morning as well on here. And then I will be gone for a week. Depending on when we get back on Wednesday, 2 weeks time, I will probably do a stream on that Wednesday and tell you all about my German adventures. I will post pictures on the Discord and on Twitter as well, so I nearly reached for the for the control. I was playing Sea of Thieves yesterday with Steel, and yeah. Even though he's not here, let me do a shout out. Like, it was so funny. We were dying so often. It was literally, we were doing the new stories, the Tall Tales. And we got to one where I read the description and Nadi goes, "Oh, that sounds like a Bloodborne almost." I was like, no. Yeah, we died a few times. I died twice through sheer stupidity because I got myself owned by traps. And then we were fighting waves and waves of skeletons and we died there a few times. But luckily it doesn't reset. So, not like Bloodborne. Oh, and Nadi has started playing Sekiro. It's highly entertaining.
Folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
Friendly faces. That was not something I expected to see. I was just passing through. But I needed to find a safe place to rest, for I have encountered many foes in my passage through these halls. Doma, at your service. She isn't even salty about it. I mean, not yet. You know. It's like, Nadi is playing and I'm streaming and commentating. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Like, she would be sitting behind me, but obviously I can get PlayStation up on my TV, on my screen with the capture card and stream it and go like, and this is how you're not gonna do that, and this is how not to kill that mob and stuff like that. I think she would kill me. Actually think murder would be on the cards.
Well met.
Don't feel like being killed. But it would be funny. This looks like a safe place to rest. Rain, at your service. And this is my stalwart companion, Wynnie. I am glad to see a friendly face here as well, for I just came from the 21st hall and expected a long and lonely journey.
We have seen naught of Durin's Bane. Beware if you journey into Moria.
The Great Hall of Durin. I would like to hear more from Doma about what he has encountered in Zalamelek. Perhaps an accurate account will bring Murga to his senses. I would like to return with useful information at any rate. Let us listen to Doma's tale, Wynnie. Perhaps he will have information I can bring back to the 21st Hall.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
I should be glad to tell fellow travelers my tale of woe as I pass this way. You should heed my tale and beware. I came from Yazogun not 2 mornings ago. I make for the Orc Watch. I expect to have a smooth journey. But it has been far from safe once I entered this hall. All reports from the 21st Hall had assured that this way was clear. Harumph, this is Murga's doing. The foreman of the 21st Hall has completely left his guard down, Doma. It was terribly frustrating to argue with such an optimistic dwarf. Well, follow me if you would like to see what is really happening in Zalamelek. I love how I'm still faster than them. We going up here? I mean, we should. Sorry, I'm running in your way. Orcs, take cover.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Here they are, the evil orcs of Gazaturu, worshipping the Lord of Mordor. Be careful now. Hide yourself well. Listen to the dwarf's discussion. That passage above looks bad. That is Gazaturu. There are many orcs within. So near the 21st hall. I must go back and warn Murger. Do you think he will listen to you this time? He must. This is not speculation. This is a real threat. Farewell, my friends. I am off to warn my fellow dwarves. Good luck,
The
Wayne.
shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Good for Rain. Perhaps now the 21st hall will be properly prepared to be a force to be reckoned with in Zelamelec. It would be a travesty to lose the footing they have gained there, simply because the foreman is blind to dangers. Let us return to Camp Wynnie. This is not a place to linger about, and I must gather my thoughts. Perhaps something can be done about these orcs. Just not by me, by you.
Orcs of Moria have much to account for.
I hope Murga has the sense to listen to Rain this time, eh? In the meantime, I have been thinking about what to do about the Durub orcs in Gazaturu. I won't be doing it though. You will. Sugar. That looks like it would hurt. Nah.
We will not retreat before anyone.
A multitude of Durub. Those orcs we saw, the Durub of Gazaturu, they chanted in their hideous tongues that they are the chosen of Mordor. This hall is not safe while that camp stands. I fear to sleep, and I have been on watch for hours while I rest my legs. If a warrior such as yourself could thin out their numbers, see, I told you so. Perhaps I could find some true rest here. I make for the Orc Watch in the Red Horn Loads, and the journey is long and difficult.
Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk.
Offense at dark worship. Oh, before you go, I have one last favor to ask of you. Of course you do. The Durub orcs worship Sauron. If you can burn their shrines while you are lopping off their heads, you will be cleansing Moria of unwholesome tributes. You know what makes me laugh? So, I'm a terrible person. I am... Certain games that are really difficult, I find no real joy in playing them as they are, because I want to play the game to have fun, not to, you know, die over and over again. So I found this... Wow, I forgot that bit. So I found, well, Maddie found this trainer thing that, you know, has various options, and it has a trainer for, it's for loads of games. It has a trainer for Shadows of Mordor. I know, long story short. So I've been playing Shadows of Mordor a bit. Giving the Durab a good drubbing. That is to kill captains. And I am basically using one cheat where I am invisible to the orcs, which is hilarious. But the reason I mentioned the game is there are areas in Mordor, which obviously we can now visit in game, that are also in Shadows of Mordor, because, you know, it's the same lore. And they look completely different, and it's so cool. At least I think it's cool. So, yeah. Really, really fun. And yes, of course I'm cheating. Duh. I'm not cheating at my main game simply because I can't. But, you know, at the games that I'm just playing for entertainment's sake. And to be honest, in Shadows of Mordor, I just want the story. I really just want to know. Because I played it before, and a friend played it before, and Nadie played it before. But they never finished it. So I really just want to know how it all ends and all the stuff, and I'm not gonna spoil it, about your elven companion, and yeah. So it's just, I want to know. And I would like to not have to die over and over and over again before I find out. So that's the reason I'm cheating. And I don't feel bad about it. At all. Because normally it's such a difficult game. Hello! I've also started to play My Time in Portia. And I'm really enjoying that. Yeah. Like, there are games like Bloodborne where I wouldn't do it. Simply because the point of Bloodborne is it's difficult, right? You don't play Bloodborne necessarily for the story. Simply because you only get the story very, very slowly, and it's not in your face. It's more like environmental storytelling, which I think is really cool. And it's the same in Sekiro. Like, Nadie went for the PlayStation version specifically so she wouldn't be able to cheat. So she wouldn't be able to use the trainer, because it has a Sekiro one as well. And just playing God mode, because that's not the point of those games. But games that have a story as such, like a deeper story, and I think Shadows of Mordor is still fitting that bill. I don't feel bad for cheating. Like, I want the story. I don't want to die 300,000 times to get the story. But yeah, even if I could, I would not cheat in Bloodborne, because that takes the fun out of it. Bloodborne is one of those games where it's like, you really feel accomplished once you kill that mob. Obviously can't cheat in Bloodborne because it's on PlayStation, and only on PlayStation, so... But yeah. I would not have cheated in Dark Souls, but I have it on PC and I can. I got really frustrated with dying over and over and over and over and over and not making any progress. And also not learning from my mistakes. And I was like, you know what, screw that. Let's try it with the trainer. One game that I remember is far more difficult, and I recently tinkered about with a bit, is Watch Dogs. I remember the start of Watch Dogs being so difficult and me not even getting away from the stadium and always getting caught by the cops. And now, no trainer. Now it's so easy, and it's like either I got better or they nerfed it. I'm more like they must have nerfed it because I most assuredly am not better. But yeah, that's what I've been up to when I actually could sit up and game a bit. That's more like it, Wynnie. The Durb shall know the names of their rightful owners of Khazad-dûm. No, they won't, because they're dead. I killed them. I just did the thing that I wanted to get. What the hell? Oh yeah, you need 2 now, don't you? Why did I want to get 1 ding then? Or was it? Oh no, it was because the allies, wasn't it?
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
Good news indeed. Thank you, Wynnie. This blow will leave them quite vulnerable.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for Dine Ironfoot.
That makes me sad. Not for Thorin. Because Thorin got himself killed. Thank you, Wynnie. You are a great boon to the dwarves. Thanks for nothing, stupid dwarf. You filled up my bags.
We will not retreat before anyone.
An accurate account. Thank you for all your help, Wynnie. I believe your account of the Durb orcs will be enough to convince that fool of a foreman in the 21st hall that it is too soon to be letting down his guard. I hope your news will reinforce Rain's reports. I have this hunch that Rain actually didn't make it. I can't remember, but I think there was something. Yeah, he's not back.
The Lords of Moria have returned.
You again? Welcome back, Wynnie. Did you have a nice journey in Zelamalek? You explain of the dangerous orc camp you encountered and of Domar's harrowing passage. Did Rain not make it back to deliver this news? That is very strange. No, I have not seen Rain since he left with you. And that is not worrying at all, is it?
Oh, glorious day. We shall soon restore Moria.
Backtracking. If you are worried, perhaps I should be as well. I hope you find Rain and send him back. I do miss the foolhardy fellow. I promise I will do better and listen to him. I believe that he was not wholly wrong to be so guarded. Please return with Rain, Wynnie. Yeah, about that. Oh, talk to Brogo. This is the only problem with Moria. Like, they've really made it really strict. I love the word really, apparently. They've really made it streamlined. But the book quest, obviously, that it would have been silly to change the book quest because, you know, it's working. And it's all based upon previous book quests and stuff. But that one still takes you... Hi, French Girl Gaming. How are you? Hello, fellow Lotro streamer. Do a shout out. Please follow French Girl Gaming. She is a lovely, lovely lady from Australia, but she's French. And she is also streaming Lotro. And she's recently joined the stream team as well. And I completely missed your streams. And I feel bad. And yeah. Oops. But yeah. It's good to have more new people on the stream team. Especially of the what girls play games variety. I still can't get over that question. Why do girls play Lotro? Oops. And it's going well. It's going much better than it did the last 3 days when my blood pressure was doing a I'm not really here. Anyway, so everything is streamlined except for the book quests. And that is a bit like you have to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
You've done well.
Of course I've done well, duh. Make it sound like this is a surprising thing. I have to say, well, that looks painful. Warden's shields are always so cool. Ah. That has more vitality and more will. Might exchange it for the right one, actually. Thank you again for your service. I don't like that there are so many orcs in Moria, but I am particularly troubled by the presence of those of the White Hand. Either they followed us somehow, or they were here first. Neither of these possibilities bodes well for my folk. Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, welcome everyone who's come from French Girl Gaming. Hello, hello, hello. I am Wynnie, and as you can see, I am also streaming Lotro, just like French Girl Gaming. Hi Mark Shifter, how's it going? And hello Ghost Napper, how are you? Like French Girl Gaming, I am also part of the Lotro streaming team. I am in the UK. I am German by birth, but I have British citizenship as well. Oh gosh, that's late. But yeah, of course, you are like... How many hours is that? 9 hours ahead of us. Go get some lovely dinner and enjoy your autumn weather, I guess it is. Yeah, it's autumn for you, isn't it? That puts you in not the East Coast, but one further on, right? Bye bye. Have a lovely dinner. And thank you for the raid again. Thank you. Yeah, see, American time zones are confusing me. It's like, it's kind of not straight down, it's more like, new. But yeah, Texas is 6 hours behind us. I know that because I have a friend in Texas as well, and she's always like, we have rain, and stereotypical me is going, it rains in Texas. I've watched too much Dallas. I'm telling you. She was sending me pictures of the hail you guys have been getting recently. Like, egg-sized. You get all the weird weather. Do you know what? Sometimes I say that when it gets really warm here in summer, but our warm and your warm are two different things. Like, we complain when it gets over 25 degrees Celsius, which is something in the 90s Fahrenheit, I think. But yeah, I think you're laughing at that. That is for you. It's nice. Yeah. My friend was sending me pictures of an F2, I believe. They had, luckily it missed them, but it did some serious damage in her area, so. I'm just like, I'm so glad that I'm in Europe and we don't have weird weather like that. We have weird weather, but not like that. Nothing like that. No tornadoes. Except for these teeny tiny tornadoes that we blow out of proportion and go like, there was a tornado. No, it was literally just a funnel. It didn't even touch the ground. But yeah. It makes me really glad. Also, you have all the creepy crawlies. I think I would die. My friend was going, oh yeah, I had a wolf spider in the house, and like, and rattlesnakes and all of that. No, nope, 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 no, 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 thank you. I guess you get used to it. I sleep through the train going past our house. Does that count? La, 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 la. So I'm going
You should help my dwarves unearth the buried chamber of records.
exchange that. Keep forgetting that I don't have my character on C no more. That one. Was that the right thing? Yes. You get used to it though, don't you? You really do. And I can't remember, I mean, we lived not near train track for like a year. But back in Germany, I lived near trains. They were going right past our garden. And it was a main line. And then we've been here for like 10 years. So you get used to it. It is annoying when I stream and everyone is like, what's that noise? Oh, that's just the train. I have ambient sound of trains. Chapter 3. Inside the Chamber of Mazabul. The White Hand will have to wait, Wynnie, because Var has sent me word that he wants your help. You may remember War, don't you? He supervised the opening of the Holland Gate and has a very high opinion of you, as do we all, of course. His team of workers have been excavating the Chamber of Mazabul, the Chamber of Records, located just north of the 21st hall on the right. I don't like where this is going. walk there and speak with Var about the task he has for you. We will discuss the white hand problem upon your return. So this is more important than... Right. Choo-choo! Oh my god. See... That is one thing where I'm like, I am so glad I am not in the US, because no. The idea that everyone could, in theory, be carrying a gun. Nope. No, no bueno. No bueno at all. I need a Sally person. Nope.
Once there was trade between the dwarves of Moria and the elves.
And I'm sorry, I honestly don't understand this whole, oh, it's our right to carry guns, and carrying guns has nothing to do with all the gun crime. What? How is that logical? Wow. Just for funsies. People get drunk over here. Less dangerous. No. I honestly don't get it. To protect yourself. Like, I understand why my friend has a gun, because she gets not dingoes, mountain lions, coyotes, and stuff like that on her property. So I get that, but no. The rest,
something collapsed
no.
the roof of this chamber. I know not what.
The only guns I'm interested in are in games. A couple of months ago, a couple of friends and I were playing Left 4 Dead 2. I forgot how fun that game is, and I was like, give me the sniper rifle or the hunting rifle. I'll take that as well. Because I like having the visor. Because normally my shot is shocking. My aim is shocking. At least they will never piss you off again. There you are, Wynnie. I have some work for you, if you don't mind getting your hands dirty. This place was called the Chamber of Mazabun, because it once stored important records of the day. Yeah, because I totally know what Mazabun means. At some point during the long years that Moria stood empty, the ceiling seems to have collapsed. That might have been a recent thing, because Balrog. As you can see, the whole room has been filled with rubble and debris. We're trying to search through the debris for anything of interest we can find. Help my dwarves with this task and bring me anything noteworthy. It would be good if I could remember now. Wasn't it along the side somewhere? Or maybe... meh. Oh, there we go. The Book of Nazabul. I do not want to talk about the Book of Nazabul. I don't want to do the Ori session play because it's sad and I used to hate it like the plague. Because I was too stupid to do it properly. But that's beside the point. But yeah, I totally agree. Like, there is so much misinformation and sheer stupidity in the world of late. It's really worrying, isn't it? Like, I'm really worried about what's going on in Germany right now with the right gaining so much popularity, and I'm like, did you not learn in school what the right in Germany did 75 years ago? Well, a bit more now. Is that... guys!
I cannot bear to read this book.
Can't we just learn from history? No. I mean, no offense, but your leader in America is, I think, the prime example of the problem, right? I understand that people are fed up with the establishment. I get that. But to just go and vote for something that is the complete opposite without even thinking for a second what that might entail. Yeah. Especially in Europe. It's like in France. We invaded France when Hitler was ruling Germany. The right, the German right, invaded you guys. But now you are... I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. I understand that people are fed up with immigration and stuff. And yes, you have black sheep that are supporting IS and that are supporting whatever other terrorist organization you have. But to then go, they are all terrorists. Yeah, but Clinton would have been better, I think. Somewhat. And just look at what's going on over here right now with Brexit. It's a farce. We are the laughingstock of Europe. And honestly, the best thing they could do right now is go, you know, we thought about it and yeah, nah, just not gonna do that. Uh-huh. Whenever I see some of the stuff that Trump tweets, I just want to cry. It's like someone left their phone lying around and their little 5-year-old child grabbed hold of it and is just tweeting whatever comes to their mind. There is no... He calls himself so intelligent, right? His grasp of the English language is shocking. His rhetoric is shocking. His syntax is shocking. It's just... ah! And he's the leader of the free world. We are doomed, guys. We are absolutely doomed. Which is why we're playing online games, because we can, like, suspend disbelief and forget about all that crap and look at how idiotic other people can be. Imaginary ones. Rand over. I apologize. Broger takes the book from you and flips gingerly through some of the brittle pages. His breath catches as comprehension appears to dawn on him. This is the Book of Mazabu, and it seems to contain a record of, excuse me, Balin's settlement. It is grim reading, Wynnie. If you would be so good as to bring it to my cousin Bosie, he will want to see it. He has always had more of a stomach than I for records such as this. I do not want to read of their horrific end. It is enough for me to know that they are dead. Bosie is still in the Chamber of the Crossroads Endurance Way north of the Great Delving. I was talking to Chris the other day, who has moved to the US, and he was like, what if he gets elected again? What if he gets re-elected? That's the scariest thought ever. Yeah. Oh, come on, die. Thank you. Oh, isn't it? Sorry. Apparently it's not over yet. I so hoped that the people in the administration would be able to rein him in somehow. But, ugh. But the thing is, and this is being objective, as you said, there is so much going on in Europe. Guess what? That doesn't get reported not even on the BBC. Only if shit hits fan, then it gets reported. But the whole stuff in Germany, which is really worrying, nope. But whenever Trump says something stupid, that gets reported. So, oh, bloody hell. It really helps if you read quest descriptions. So even our news is I'm not gonna say it's fake news because it ain't. But it's kind of lopsided. We will get news about some things, but not of others, simply because we can't possibly annoy our European friends, can we? And shine a light on their problems. Like, I know about stuff simply because I'm watching on the internet, I'm watching German political satire. So I know stuff. But yeah. Oh, look at him. He
If
feels
it were
bad.
not for the prospect of finding Mithro, I would not have come here.
I wish I had followed you at once, Wynnie. But by the time I realized that you were already gone, for you are braver and better than I. Poor Rain. I was cruel to send him away, and he died to bring me wisdom that I was eager to ignore. Only you did right by him, for you avenged him. I will honor his memory in the 21st Hall always, and we will never let down our guard again. It was folly. Madness. Yeah. That was. Nope. 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 Okay, which one is worth the most? Thought so.
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
Exploring the wide halls. I must return to the 21st Hall, but I must ask that you continue your thorough exploration of Zelamalek. I imagine that you will find many objects of interest lurking in the Forgotten Halls. If you ever return to the 21st Hall, do let me know what you find. Okay, this is a long-winded questline, so I won't be starting that right now. I want to. Do we think this one is still working for me, even though I'm no longer on the quest? Interrupted, okay. It is. Whee! It's still working. Awesome. So now I can go to the Chamber of Crossroads.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
21st Hall. Chamber of Crossroads. I'm an idiot. Should have looked at that before I... Oh, wait! What was... Oh, no, it's cash and carry, isn't it? It's the vault stuffs is on sale. Bummer. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do
This
it. I don't
looks
wanna
to
do
be
it. I don't
grim
wanna do
reading.
it. I don't want to do it.
But I will do so from the beginning.
What have you brought me, my friend? Posey leaves through the book, and a look of deep sadness settles upon his features as he comes to understand what the brittle pages are saying. This is a record of Barlin's expedition, and tells of their unhappy end. At least we now know what befell our kin in Moria. Black pit indeed. Or so it seems, in my grief. I will read it from the beginning, but in the meantime I would have your help with another matter, so that I may devote my attention to
The
this.
dwarves of my
Oh, it's
expedition
not
are
yet,
getting
it's not yet,
restless.
it's not yet, it's not yet. Sorry. Chapter 4. A Grudge Against Goblins. I'm sorry, the name of this dwarves always makes me giggle, because in German the word for pig is Schwein, which is S-C-H-W-E-I-N. So every time I see this dwarf's name, I'm like, oh, it's Piggy! Sorry. One of my dwarfs, a miner by the name of Swiner, has taken it upon himself to attack the goblins at the Silvertine Nodes. He has the strength of limb to match his headstrong nature, but there are too many goblins in that place for even him to conquer alone. Wait, do not leave for Gamil Filik just yet, for that is not where my dwarf has gone. Swiner believes the goblins have a home in the waterworks, and I heard him vow to follow the mining tracks that run through the Silvertine lodes down to the flooded deeps themselves. Look for the southernmost tracks on your map. You will find Swiner searching there for goblins. I will continue to read from the Book of Mazabul, Wynnie, but you must journey to the southernmost reach of the Silvertine lodes to dissuade Swiner from his foolhardy mission. I do not doubt that he will slay many goblins, but he will not know when to retreat. You must find him and rescue him from his own folly. Bye bye, Ghost Napper. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope to catch you again soon. Bye bye. Okay, the way we are going to do that is we are going to kill ourselves. Yep. To get to the waterworks, as you do. And then we are going to ride back from here towards where we need to go. Whee! My precious. Oh my god, there's a kin called my precious. That is cute. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. God, my nose is clogged up. Oops. Let me quickly check something. I did not almost run into the wall. Oh look, floaty things. Let's get some eye. Why am I? Oh no, I am going for the right thing. I always forget that this character can track both, like can collect both. Would end or, and then every time I realize it, I'm like, oh yeah, because Minstrel and Ithil is just a forester. She's a woodworker.
I'm not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Rosie wants me to return to the Chamber of the Crossroads. I cannot do that now, Wynnie. There are goblin next to Hugh. Come, fight by my side. Okay. Who's this Follock? Nick. Where does that point me? That's another maker. I have a hunch I can't actually go there yet. Fuck up. Let me go back to the waterworks. I might as well unlock it. I mean, the Flaming Deeps. Bonjour. Duran's beard is a waterfall. I love Moria. Like, a lot of people don't like questing here, but I really enjoy it. Especially after all the changes. Like, it used to be really... But now it's really nice. Really enjoyable. You can completely ignore it though. Like, you can completely bypass Moria if you want. Don't have to do Moria at all anymore. But it's kind of sad if you do that, because it's such an iconic place. It'd be kind of sad to forgo it. Welcome to the Flaming Deeps. Even though it still hasn't updated. There we go. So the problem is that down there is pretty much the only place for worms now. So it's kind of annoying, to say the least. The glowworms and the dark delvings instance, I do believe they used to count for it, and now they don't, and that makes that deed so much harder, because you could literally just go into dark delvings, trigger the glowworms, kill the glowworms, rinse and repeat, and you would eventually get done. But yeah, not that easy no more. I believe it's this way and then to the left. Stop hitting my poor little goat. It already has issues. Yeah. This be the right way. Obviously I could have just killed myself somewhere and spawned here, but nah. That's cheating. Okay. So now
The
what?
shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of
Talk to
Khazad-dûm.
someone or what's going on? Ah, apparently I am.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
You must be looking for these Vagun exclaims, holding up 3 pieces of parchment that have seen better days. We of this council have been conducting a campaign against the orcs, and I must tell you that these papers have had us quite befuddled. Do you see this page? This sentence of letters is clearly in code, and all this talk of geese and genders. We believe the orcs were hatching some scheme, and it is a relief to learn otherwise. Here, you may have them. We have wasted enough of time on these pages already. Oh, it's funny. That is actually hilarious. So what they've done is they have put loads of these goatsies in. While I'm at it, I might as well go to Thingamajiggy. The Orc Watch, and get that stable master. Hi guys, bye guys. Hello, bye bye. Stop hitting me. Can't touch me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Can't get to me. Oh crap. Oh. Horsey is so gonna get killed. I mean Goatsy. Yeah. Go away! Shoo!
The day of the dwarves is coming.
I mean, while I'm at it, I might as well get the Shadowed Refuge and be done with it. Granted, I would still need the 21st, the first hall, but I'm not going all that way. But Shadowed Refuge is not that far. And it's an easy way. Like, there are no mobs that you have to avoid if you go the northern way through the Redhorn nodes. I mean, why wouldn't you? Crunch. Redhorn nodes are normally the place to get at least a level, if not 2, if you can find people to do Grand Stairs with, because there's so many quests in the Grand Stairs that it's more of a do I have enough quest room, as in do I have enough room in my quest log, than a can I do it? So, Grand Stairs is a great way to level. Especially if you can find a high level character that will just run you through it. You know? Makes it even easier. I've got Metal Flake. Grand Stairs is up yonder way. And this is something they've done, that is a new thing, that they placed little campsites all over the place, and you do quests at the quest hubs, at those little campsites, and then you continue on and do all this stuff. Okay, so now the only question is, will I be able to find the right way, or will I go the wrong way as I always do? Let's pull some spiders. If you don't want to do a Scumfield and get your mirror, not picking up yet. This is stupid, by the way, to have this there, because Shadowed Refuge is literally up there. So it's like, you can't be bothered to run for like 5 minutes. Or is it? No, it's not. Was it down here? Where was it? There it is. That's lazy. That is well lazy. Uh-oh. Stop lagging, game. And the reason why I did this was...
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Quick travel to 21st. So all in all, this is actually faster than doing slow coach from Overwatch, because that takes you, yeah, I think the longest possible way it can. Let's go talk to Spelby. Because while I have done these quests, the whole bingo buff and stuff, I only ever got to Mirkwood, I believe? Or did I get to Rohan? Can't remember. But yeah.
Give this to Bingo and have him read it.
It's still
See if
something
he
kind
remembers
of
writing
new.
it.
You found the rest of Bingo's manuscript? Well done, Wynnie. Let me put these pages in order. There you go. Now give this book to Bingo and have him read it, and we will see if this does the trick.
You found more of that story? Hand it here, and I will settle in for a good read.
Ah, you have brought me some more pages of that story to read. I would be very glad to have some reading material, my book-loving friend. Hand it here, and I will settle in for a good read. It will just be a moment or 3. Or 2 minutes. In which I can have a look at my bag situation. And I can level up my ally.
The House of Durin will live forever.
Is this the book it is the book I'm using, so let's upgrade that. am I an idiot and just reset everything again? Of course I am. Nah. Can I put anything? Yay.
Greetings, friend.
Are you lost? No, I am not.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
Balin came, saw, and didn't believe his eyes. He can read a book really, really quickly. I mean, and he's a voracious reader.
I still don't remember. I'm only teasing you.
Well, that was an interesting account, but I can't say anything in it rings any bells for me. Bingo stares at you intently and suddenly breaks into a wide grin. I am only teasing, Wynnie. To be honest, I remembered everything completely after the very first page of this account, but I figured it would be a good time to read the whole thing and see if my opinion on Bilbo's opinion of it has changed. I think it might be exciting enough after all, but now I am afraid it is too short. We will need to have more adventures now, for sure. But there is something else I need to tell you. This Spelvy fellow here is a good sort, and I want you to know that I completely forgive him for that understanding with the Dowerhans. He really did treat me kindly, and at the first opportunity he set me loose from that cage despite the fact that his people would be very cross with him about it. I hope you did not distrust him too greatly on my account. Yeah. For the first time since Bingo disappeared, Willem Whiskers seems genuinely happy. Listening closely, you think you might even hear thrumming in the deep. Willem is purring contentedly.
I am so glad to see that everything has turned out all right.
He remembers? I am so glad to see that everything has turned out all right, Wynnie. I apologize for the number of troubles I caused, and I do hope you forgive me for them. But you must admit that we all learned a great deal since our hobbit fell into the mountains. Indeed, it sounds as if his adventure is still in the beginning stages, and he plans to write many chapters after this one.
You know what? I remembered something else.
I remembered something else, Wynnie. When Spelvy and I fled from the Dowerhan fortress in the Misty Mountains, and I fell into the caverns below, do you know what happened? I fell into an underground river. The water chilled me to the bone, and I think the sudden impact with the icy water is what drove the memories from my mind. But do you know what I remembered? When I hit the water, I must have also forgotten that I could not swim because I took to the current like a fish. I suppose I just needed a little extra motivation. How about that? Seeker or Keeper of Memories? What do you think? What title should I go for? Wynnie Seeker of Memories or Wynnie Keeper of Memories? Come on, guys. Tell me, what should I go for? Am I keeping or am I seeking? anyone? You. From me, from. Meh. I'll go for keeper then. You won't help me. I'll go for. Oh, I guess he went to get some food. I missed that. Oops.
I think I am ready to say farewell to these caverns.
A farewell. I think I am ready to say farewell to these caverns, Wynnie. My memory has returned, but most of my time beneath the mountains is a cold, dark blur, and excuse me, I am ready to see the sun once again. Perhaps, if I were a dwarf, I would feel differently about these halls, but I am a hobbit, and we like our burrows to be a bit more cozy and comfortable. Spelby introduced me to a dwarf named Kettle, and he agreed to draw some illustrated maps for my book once my adventure is complete. What a fine fellow! He also provided a map to the eastern levels of Khazad-dûm we can use to find our way to the exit. I would like to repay Kettle Mapmaker for these kindnesses, so let us defeat enemies in Nutmelek as we make our way to this point on the map, the western side of the bridge of Khazad-dûm. That sounds like it will be quite a sight, and we will also be helping to make the halls and passages safer for Kettle while he works. Okay. What? Oh yeah, it counts up to there for Nutmelek, doesn't it? Okay then. Let us go back to the chamber.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Ay, ay, ay.
Thank you for saving Swaina from the goblins and from himself.
You found Swaina? You found Swaina? I am glad, for he is strong of arm and valiant. We will have need of him for many days to come. Just days. After that he can kill himself. I hope he does not get himself into trouble before then. I have read more of the Book of Mazabul.
I am worried that the account in the Book of Mazabul might happen again.
Chapter 5. Words of Caution. It is worse than I expected, Wynnie. Balin's final lot was grim. I have not yet read all, but there is much here we should take as a warning. They were greatly outnumbered, but seemed not to know this until it was too late. Return to the Chamber of Leadership off the 21st Hall in Zelamelek and tell my cousin Brogor to be more cautious. I am worried that if we do not take lessons from Balin's expedition, we may be doomed to his fate. Perhaps I am overreacting. Indeed, I hope that is the case. Regardless, bring me warning. You know, I am living in London and I am speaking Cockney. Bring my warning to Brogor as quickly as you may. Freestyle Squad.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
I'll bring your warning to your cousin. To your cuz. Also, my thingy doesn't seem to work. My drinky reminder.
Bosi is worried for nothing. This time will be different.
Mm-hmm. My cousin has always worried too much. Balin came to a bad end, yes, but this time it will be different. Look at all the victories we have already had, and in so short a time. We will be fine, Wynnie. Do not heed Bosie's groundless worrying. He always does this. Moria has cost us so much already. Surely the worst is behind us.
My nephew has come up with a daring plan. You should ask him about it.
I love how completely oblivious some dwarves are. Like, you're in Moria, there's tons of orcs. But you are still like, meh. Chapter 6. Honor enough for both. My nephew Bori has come up with a daring plan, Wynnie. He conceived a diversionary strike against a certain hall in the deeps to draw the orcs of the White Hand from their camp. This way, a second group could enter the camp and defeat its leader. It will be dangerous for both groups, but it is a good plan. Imagine it. With one axe blow, we will cut off the head of the White Hand presence in Moria. Bosie's fears will be assuaged in the face of such a victory. Will you help my nephew Bori with the preparations for this strike? He grieves still for Broin and feels that he must earn honor doubly, for himself and for my slain son. If this strike is successful, we will have done so. I don't want to jinx it, but...
We need weapons and armor that can be repaired or melted down.
Chapter 6. Arms of the Sharpest Bite. Even if my plan goes smoothly, both groups of dwarves will be in danger. Orcs of the White Hand are deadly, and there is sure to be fighting. We're low on equipment though, and certainly lack the armor and weapons my two teams will require. If you can find dented armor, broken blades, and cracked shields on orcs throughout Zelamalek, the Reton loads, and within their camps, this equipment might be repaired, and if they are too damaged, we could melt them down for use, and use them to make new weapons and armor. In either case, I will be able to equip my team with the weapons and armor victory will require.
My plan requires as many courageous dwarves as will volunteer.
Chapter 6. Dwarves of the Greatest Courage. I will need the help of the bravest dwarves of this company if my plan is to succeed, Wynnie. One group will make a feint against the guarded junction on the eastern road, and I will lead the other against Stasknak, the encampment of the White Hand. Speak with the dwarves in the 21st Hall and recruit as many as you can for my mission. Bring to their minds visions of honor and valor, for there will be both in great supply. Once the White Hand is driven from Moria, we will have peace beneath the mountains.
I need to know the lay of Stosnak if my plan is to succeed.
Chapter 6. Planning the wisest attack. One team of dwarves will lead a diversionary strike on an outpost on the eastern road in order to draw the main body of White Hand orcs out of their camp, Stasknak. At that time, a second group will stealthily enter Stasknak and defeat the White Hand leader. I need information about these locations, Wynnie. Examine the strength of their force along the eastern road and become familiar with the layout of Stasknak. I want you to collect barrels of black powder from within Stasknug and return them to me. We must deprive them of this dangerous weapon whenever we can. Investigate these locations and return to me with any information you discover. My father is always telling me that information is among a dwarf's mightiest weapons. How we wield the information you bring back will determine the success of my plan. This is now gonna go towards Natmalek, so I think I shall give it, yeah, it does, it goes all the way there. I think we're gonna, what's that? What is that? Oh, it's the guy as well, the map maker guy. I think we're gonna go back to the waterwork quests. It's all of those. Get rid of those. However, I will be doing that tomorrow. I am going to slowly end it here. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I had a great time coming back to streaming and I really missed it and everything, and I will be streaming some tomorrow again. I will be raiding a lovely person who is currently doing a charity stream. So yeah, just enjoy Cell playing Minecraft because that's what she's playing at the moment. So we shall be raiding Cellberry. I just have to check that I write her name right. She is a lovely lady and I hope you're coming along, and yes, wish her well with her charity stream. Yeah, I hope to catch you again soon. I will be streaming again tomorrow, methinks, and I will see you then.
Something was invite you. Where you is, kitty? Is it just this again? Oh shit! I don't have my thing up. Hold on. Thank you so much for the raid. Who is it? Let me have a look, cause I can't freaking see. Wynnie, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? Can I get a shout out for Winnie's, please? If there's anybody available, I've been playing games with me. Hi, welcome on in, raiders. If you don't know me, my name is oh my god, a Willy. What am I missing? Somebody saying stuff to me? Yeah, that Kawa Kitty joined. Okay. Charity stream's going well. I haven't done anything so far. But yeah, my dad and my dad's friend have raised so far. They've already raised this bit, so we're trying to raise a little bit more. Something over here. So it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. And I can't even remember what I put in there, but we're gonna be doing all of this stuff. You can treat me, which means either treat the dog or trick me with some really sour sweets. But yeah, I haven't had any plans for this because I only did it in like 2 days. But we've got like a million goddamn things to give away. Which, by the way, could probably do one already. Do one at 12. What am I doing? The bridge, PLT, classic games. What am I doing? Bed wars. I don't want to do head was, because it's scary. What's on my head? Is that a man on my head? What? What was that man? There was a man on my head. Get off my head! Was it you? Where's Kitty at? UHC. What's the one where you do the thing on the thing? Oh, there she is. Hi! I wanna fly. Build battle. Yeah, that one. Build battle. I need to move this so I can see. Hold on. Okay, is this the one that I want? Is this the one where it's Oh. Yeah. What else to do? Guys, what do you want to play? What games do you want to play? You have to do it in the normal chat because I can't follow the chat in here. Minecraft chat hurts me. House owl. Rubber duck. I want a rubber duck. I don't want no goddamn house. No, house is a poo. Oh shit. I can't remember how to do stuff again. Shit. Okay, now it's green. Oh. Now we want some flowers, I guess. No, what do I want here? What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Jesus! What the freak was that? Wynnie! Thank you so much for the dono. We'll probably donate more, but going on holiday stuffs. This is not the right donation, but I will add it to the donations on the thing. Thank you so much, Wynnie. I'm scared because I care. I will add it to the dono list, yes. I'm gonna make a super thing. Because scare. No! Why scare sound? No scare sound. I literally do not know what I'm doing. This is a stupid one. This is a stupid house one. I don't want to do a house. Houses are boring and I can't. I'm really crap at drawing houses. I'm crap at drawing houses with wool. These people are pros at drawing houses. I'm just gonna get a really shit house and draw a really shit house. I don't know why it looks like this.